Cryptocurrency goes through ups and downs, but every single day it is continuing to improve and get better as new innovations and new solutions to problems pop up. One thing that I think is going to be extremely significant in the world of crypto is what credit card companies are going to do, the integrations and also the rewards programs. This right here is one of the biggest articles that we have seen today, yet not a lot of media outlets as usual are talking about it. That's why you come to Final Stand, the place where you can get all of the information about every single thing that's going on in the crypto and finance world. It's the one place you can come and know exactly what's happening. Venmo, to allow credit card holders to automatically buy cryptocurrency with their cash back, which is going to be pretty dang cool. A lot of people have rewards programs when it comes to credit cards, but most of them you get airline miles or some useless thing like that. Actually being able to get crypto, something that can improve in value over time, is definitely a hugely important idea. And it's going to mean a lot of people will use these credit cards instead. It just makes too much sense. It's way more exciting than any of the other point systems they have. Everyone is going to switch to the first credit card, at least in this community, a lot of us are, that actually gives Dogecoin rewards points. I think that's really the smartest move any company can make right now who's a credit card company. Unfortunately, right now, what Venmo is going to be doing is Bitcoin, and it's not just for credit cards when it's Venmo. Venmo has a lot of other types of payment things you can do that are likely going to have this integration too, but they're doing a credit card too. Yes, you heard that right. Venmo doing a credit card. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash are the four that will be included. The strange thing about this is that Dogecoin is actually the number one crypto that is on the Litecoin chain, which is kind of weird. Litecoin is one of the top cryptos that's on the Bitcoin chain. Dogecoin, though, ahead of it, so they should be including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin. If they want to include Bitcoin Cash, sure, why not, go ahead. But I think it's only a matter of time before they start including Dogecoin. They're likely going to do that, and if they don't, other companies are going to. A lot of them will. I think they will too. We're going to see so many big companies taking advantage of this. We are so at the beginning stage of crypto that's not even particularly close. What we've seen with crypto over the last 24 hours is that it's gone up 1.474%. But I think the bigger number right here is when we look at the entire market cap of crypto. It was getting close to that $1 trillion area again, and now back up to 1.8 trillion. The very top of the crypto market that we have seen is over 2.5 trillion, or around 2.5 trillion approximately. So to see it now climbing back there again is a very positive signal that we could be about to continue this next leg of the bull run. Dogecoin is one of the cryptos that I think is looking like it's ready to move majorly soon. And you know what? Yahoo Finance agrees with me. Dogecoin looks ready to move higher, as we are seeing runs here and there on the chart, and a lot of big catalysts coming. This is what we were waiting for, this bull market, before we were hoping to see some more big announcements from Elon Musk. I think those are coming. He just signaled that one may be coming by pinning that tweet, "Memes control the world," going all the way back and pinning it. He's also been doing some other things, including the Dogecoin billboard, which is extremely exciting. A lot of people need to really get more excited about that, I think, and it's building on that. But you can see a big green candle there. That was not caused by an Elon tweet. That was not caused by anything that anyone did. It was just simply the community believing in Dogecoin, and that caused it to go up. Let me take a screenshot here so I can actually zoom in a little bit more on that. But I think that's really the most exciting part of Dogecoin, is when the community causes spikes. Because when we have seen the biggest runs with Doge, it's always been from the community. Yes, there are other outside factors and other people that will help, but the community itself is what causes this. And you see an upward trend here. Yes, there's that red candle there, but now we're starting to see the upward trend again for the lows of each of these days, which I think means Dogecoin is likely going to break out again. Every single time in the past that we have seen percentage gains like that in a single day, it has then been followed not too long after by a pretty big run. I think it's coming. It's only a matter of time before Dogecoin really breaks out and goes crazy again. Dogecoin to $1 is something I fully believe is inevitable. It is going to happen. And speaking of things that are going to happen, we have been having extreme success with the cryptocurrency picks on Patreon. We took a break from it for a while because it was a bear market, and if I'd put out picks on a bear market, we would have likely had a lot of money losers. So that's not the way to go about it. We waited until it started looking a little bit better in the entire market, and our last pick doubled in approximately close to, it didn't quite double, close to doubled in only 2 days after being picked. It has since fallen some, but I actually did, when it was toward the top, I put out a post on Patreon saying, hey, you guys may want to take some profits here. So if you want to join the Patreon, now's the perfect time to do it. That's not a one-off event. Pretty much every single time we have a crypto pick, it does extraordinarily, well, not every time, but most of the crypto picks we've done have done extremely well. There's a number of ones in the past, like Crow, for example, which soared massively after being picked. Some of these have come back down some, but once again, you are supposed to take some profits at the top if you're making the right move. If you want to just hold on long term, that's also an option. But personally, with a lot of these, I like to take profits toward the top, and I'll tell you what I'm doing. There's multiple levels on Patreon. There's the VIP level, which gets you direct access to the VIP chat. Then there's also the Elon Musk level. VIP is 99, Elon Musk level is 49, and those two are definitely the higher tier levels. Then there's also a limited amount of spots left for the to the moon tier, and that's going to be the $7.50 level. Then there's also a $15 level, so you can look at your options there. I definitely recommend everyone goes. Limited spots available, and this really is the place to be. For only $7.50 or $15 a month, you get access to something that provides you way more value than that. Literally just one pick of all the picks that we have done, one of them, and you would have easily made your money back for an entire year of having it, and that's if you just put like $100 in. So it's more than worth it. Everyone should be rushing to do it. I feel like the spots are going to fill up fast. You can go right down there. There will be a link in the pinned comment, also a link in the description. I recommend everyone at the very least go and check it. It costs less than it does to go out to one meal, and you can have way more fun. Also join access to the Discord. So everyone go check it out if you like it, and then you can come join. If not, that's okay too. You don't have to. You can always cancel after you join if you don't like it, but I think you will. At least try it out. Love the one, and like another video, wealth of knowledge from Dogecoin Dad. I appreciate that. Yes, if we can get the like button up, it will help us to get the word out to more people. What about the correction? So we saw Dogecoin going down to around 22 cents. My prediction was 21 cents. We also saw Bitcoin going down to around 42. My prediction is it will go between 35 and 40. So it went down. It didn't quite go all the way to that level. And the reason why is because I think because the crypto bill was not as harsh as some people were thinking, but it's kind of hard to know the exact reason why it didn't go all the way down. You just can't get every prediction exactly on the needle, but we were close. We were pretty close with it. Happy Tuesday, Matt. Got my moon ticket. 30K Doge. Keep in mind too, my predictions are just my best guess. It's impossible for me to know exactly what's going to happen. I'll just try to give you an idea of what I'm doing and where I see the market going, but they're not going to be 100% right all the time. And 30K Doge, 0.06 cent holder here. Diamond Hands is the name. Holding is the game. Coming in from Addison Casey. I happen to agree with that. I'm continuing to hold my Doge. And a lot of positive chats tonight. I appreciate all of those. As we're also seeing some more big developments. The Senate is now passing officially the bill. We already knew that they ended the debate on it, which basically means it was going to happen. But now it's official. It has passed through the Senate. The next line of defense to stop this terrible crypto bill from going through that will stifle innovation. It won't necessarily hurt our favorite cryptos that much because they already have some walls of protection against this, and that most of the taxes already are through strict tax reporting requirements for that. But the 1.2 infrastructure bill now moving on to the House. So let's all make sure that we're telling our members who are in our House for our states to go ahead and do the right thing. If you don't live in the United States, it's still important. This is because it's good for crypto altogether, and that means it's good for crypto around the entire globe. Hopefully they make the right move, but Mark Cuban saying that shutting off crypto growth, the engine of it, would be like banning e-commerce in 1995 as debate rages over infrastructure bill. He's 100% right about that. Maybe a little bit more extreme because it's not being banned, but just the idea of stopping innovation that can change the world for the better is something you want to stay away from, obviously. I predict $1 by December coming in from Mike Flim. I don't think that's anywhere near impossible. That is something that's so on the table that a lot of people are predicting. I think it can happen, especially when you look at the model, the stock to flow model of Bitcoin, and you realize it's supposed to be over 100K by the end of the year, minimum. And then you compare that to Dogecoin, which continues to follow a lot of the ebbs and flows of Bitcoin and even a lot of times outperforms it. Then you start to realize why Dogecoin can not even just soon, but very soon, go up tremendously fast. It's going to, when it does take off, if you miss the ride, then you're not going to be on the ride, and some people will FOMO in, but a lot of people will just miss the ride, and unfortunately, that's the way it goes. Dogecoin, by the way, going up more than any other crypto this week, 30% up, now up to 26 cents, so continuing that little green patch here. It's like a giant field of green. You love to see it. I want to say thank you, me and my dad, Stanley G, always make money with you and the Dogecoin community to the moon. I appreciate that. Check Elon Musk's rocket pick, small Dogecoin pick at the bottom. I've been hearing a lot of people saying that. Personally, I don't think that's what it is, but I see it a little bit. I don't think so. But I'm not going to be a party pooper. Maybe that's what it is. We'll say maybe. We will say maybe. Speaking of people, like, take a look at this. These are some of the comments. So I posted about what happened with the pick. These are some of the comments on Patreon under that. Nathan says, rocket fire. I'm already on it. Profited, but left a few in for the run for the future. Holly Hunter says, left my profits in and took out my investment. Thanks, Matt. George says, nice pick. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he says, how high can rally go up in price? Patrick Haynes says, you're a dang wizard, Matt. Took my investment out. It's all profits now, baby. So people on the Patreon are really enjoying what is happening there. Everyone, at the very least, go check out the Patreon link. See if you like it and come try it out. I think a lot of people are going to be happy, especially with limited spots left. People are probably going to fill us up fast, especially after the success that we continue to have, even with the most recent pick. Hopefully, though, the next ones will be just as successful. It's impossible for all of them to be successful we do have a lot of success there. Matt, I love you coming in from Black Ranger Airsoft. I appreciate that. And your name sounds pretty like you have a pretty cool channel. A lot of Shiba Inu comments. I don't know. I'm not as big of a fan anymore as I used to. I had a little bit of money. I'm not as big of a fan anymore. I'll just say that of the crypto copycats of Dogecoin. Thanks for everything. Super fun to watch. I appreciate that coming in from Wild Push. But I think probably one of the biggest developments is what we're seeing with SpaceX and what they're doing with Dogecoin. But this article is roasting SpaceX and roasting what's happening with their Dogecoin billboard. This person, who is named Mia Mercado, decided to come with an article. If they put a billboard in space, I swear to God, talking about how frustrated she is that anyone has the audacity to do something cool and fun. Everyone has to only do the boring stuff that she wants to do. This person is the type of person who has very negative opinions of the world, overly negative. It's okay if you have some negative opinions on things, but why in the world do you gotta be so negative? Come on, Mia Mercado. Here is a picture of Mia Mercado. This is the girl who has been roasting Elon Musk, and I just think, lay off the roast. It's okay. It's okay if you want to be Elon. Then just go and make your own rockets. You don't have to rain on Elon's stuff. And if you go check out her Twitter of Mia Mercado, you will see basically she loves talking about something else, which is significantly more important than that. And that is, of course, the Kardashians. I mean, how important are the Kardashians? Super, super important. Very crucial to moving life to other planets. Without them, I don't know what we would do. So you know what? Maybe she's right. They're way more important. They're way more important. Anyway, that's some good news stories today. I think most of it's positive. Coinbase stock is continuing to see a little bit of small gains, but it's not that exciting. Let's be honest. Crypto's way more fun. Anyway, I'm Matt Wallace. This is Final Stand, and I will see you in the next video.